guys, it's your girl Pixie, and I'm here on Pixie's Corner today doing a quick blog chat with you guys about some things that I've been seeing on social media. Ladies, have y'all been seeing these posts with young ladies talking about guys that they're in relationships with, just kind of randomly sending them text messages, being super affectionate throughout the day? I read a post the other day, and the young lady was just straight clowning the guy. She was like, this is weird. Like, I don't like this. And I was thinking to myself, what? Are you serious? You don't like it? Do you know how many women are out here dying for that kind of, or that level of vulnerability from their man? Do you know there's some women out here that probably have not even heard from their spouses one time or a significant other at one point throughout the day? Like, they leave for work and they don't ever hear from them again until they get home, if they come straight home. And that ain't none of my business, but I'm just telling you, they want that. So to see some of y'all out here clowning the guys for being vulnerable and being emotional or having feelings, I'm just in complete shock. I'm in like a state of wow. This is what we're doing now? And please don't pay that little spot on the back any mind. I'm getting some painting done in here and gotta finish that up, some little quarantine projects. But aside from that, getting back to the topic, I just want to share with you guys, like, I have really been seeing some weird stuff. Like, I seen a guy post on Facebook, I'm not impressed with twerking, and I'm really tired of seeing it. And when I say they dragged him for filth, I was like, finally, somebody who is not entertaining these $40 chicks. And y'all got seriously hurt about it. Y'all were mad. Some of you were outraged at the comment that he would make. I mean, they was like, I even saw where somebody even was like, oh, you must have got your feelings hurt by somebody that was a twerker or something, she said. And I was just like, sis, how old are you? I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't. So I just wanted to have a quick chat with you guys about men being vulnerable. Like, I love that kind of stuff. I'm here for it, honey. Send me a text saying you love me, you miss me, I'm your everything. I love it. I don't know. It's a Libra thing. I don't know. Maybe I love the attention. I love the affection from my spouse, letting me know, honey, he is thinking about me and me only. I don't know what it is with these younger generation. Maybe it's a generational gap. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the young women, the younger, and when I say younger, I'm like maybe like 20s, who are just kind of weirded out by the whole affectionate type stuff. But I know most women in my age group, the 30 club and up, they loving it. They here for it. So you guys get in these comments, honey, and tell me what you think about this. I know y'all been seeing it. I know I cannot be the only one seeing it. Men have a soft side. It just kind of depends on who they're with. Y'all ever seen a person be in a relationship with somebody and they are one person, but then when they get with someone else, they're a totally different person? I'm a firm believer that certain people bring out certain things in relationships. That's just me. I'm not a relationship guru. I'm not. I don't know it all. But here on Pixie's Corner, I just wanted to talk about it. And I want y'all to talk about it. I want y'all to kind of tell me if you're seeing this stuff or not. If this relates to you. If it don't apply, let it fly. But if it does, chime in. Let me know what you're seeing, because I saw it and it blew me. I couldn't believe it. I just feel like, we starting our young men off, even as small babies, we're telling them, don't cry, toughen up. And I'm seeing a generation of men who are depressed, who are mentally unstable. And it's all because they were told so many times growing up, don't cry. Men are not supposed to cry. Men are not supposed to show emotion. And I'm just sorry that the Lord didn't bless me with a son, because had he done that, I would be raising somebody a great husband. At least I would think that I would be, because I don't know what my son might get out there and do later on once he get grown, because everybody got free will. But I know the things that I would instill in him, he would be able to be emotional. He would be able to talk and tell people what's going on. Being able to identify things that's going on with him emotionally or mentally, so he does not suffer in silence. I just think it's weird that y'all think it's weird. I'm weird thinking, I mean, it's just weird to me. The whole situation is just weird. Why did we do that? Why? I just want to know. Please tell me why. Why am I seeing this? Some ladies got mad because a man didn't want to see nobody twerking. Sis, it's some of us that's tired of seeing y'all twerking. You got nothing else to do? You don't have nothing else to offer? I mean, twerking, yes, I've read in plenty articles. Twerking is cultural. It is a part of Black history. It is things that we have done, which it wasn't called twerking then, but it was an art form of dance. But some of us have just taken it to the extreme. We twerking in the restaurants now. We twerking on the job when we supposed to be giving customer service. We twerking everywhere, honey. I seen a video somebody was twerking in church. I mean, it's beyond me at this point. But why are we not allowing men to share their emotions or feelings? We complain as women about not having a good man. We complain about being lonely. We complain about this and that. But when you finally get a man, you pick him apart. Why do we do that? I mean, I myself even had to learn. There were just some do's and don'ts in a relationship. Now, I've been married for 9 years. And y'all probably have heard me reference my husband, with the Bare Naked Truth podcast from time to time. But it was some things I had to come to glimpse with in reality to learn that, certain things just, if you want a long lasting relationship, it's some good and some bad and some give and some take. And you can't pick apart everything. You just can't. Some things you got to let get by you. But what I don't want us to start doing is getting away from that nurturing spirit that we're supposed to have for our men. Because what that does is, if you're not willing to listen and be quiet sometimes and allow your husband or your significant other, your boyfriend, whatever you want to call him, boo thing, to be vulnerable with you, he finds somebody else to be vulnerable with. Yeah, he does. And guess what? We don't like that. But how else do they express how they feel? At some point, they got to get it out. And it's not an excuse for cheating. This is not an excuse. But sometimes we would just want to overlook how we got there in the first place. But y'all got to stop this. It's trending on social media. I've been seeing it. I know some of my friends have seen it. Why are we doing this to our men? With everything that's going on right now, he's got to have some place to come and say, I'm tired, or this hurt my feelings, or this bothered me. And we've got to allow them the space to do that. I know sometimes when I come home from work, I've had a long day, I want to talk about it. But I had to realize my husband probably had a long day too. And his feelings are probably just as bottled up as mine. So after I give him that time to kind of unwind, take them heavy work boots off, get him a nice hot shower, he's usually ready then. I usually try to give him at least an hour after he gets home from work and allow him that time to just kind of de-escalate and woosah and just kind of... And most of the time after that, he's ready to listen because he know I'm ready to talk, honey. But he can tell when I come in the door what kind of day I done had. Even if I try to hide it or suppress it, he knows. But he's willing to listen to me. And then after I finish, if he hasn't shared what's going on with him first, I'm willing to listen to him. And then some days he come home and I be like, how was work today? He was like, it's work. Because some men just don't know how to share those vulnerable times. So if you are one of those ladies who are shaming men for being vulnerable, for having feelings, for having emotions, please stop. Because they dogging us on Facebook. They dogging us on Instagram, all social media platforms. Men are they calling us out now. They're calling us out. And ladies, you can be offended. But if this don't apply, let it fly. If you can't relate to this, just go be great. I don't know what else to tell you. But we got to come to a common ground about this, ladies. We're supposed to be nurturers by nature. Now, you wouldn't like it if Instead of him coming home to try to talk to you, or instead of him sending you them love messages throughout the day, he's sending them to somebody else. Then you ready to get Jasmine Sullivan and start busting windows out of the car. And guess what? You got to think to yourself, how did I get here? What happened? Now, I'm not telling you have to, change who you are, but at least be open to having a man who is, because if you want somebody to just comb upside your head with a brick, let me know. Put it in the comments. I want to know. I want to know. And by all means, honey, if that's what you want, that's your business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I'm just telling you, as a mature woman, it might be the generational gap. It might be the younger, early 20s, the women who haven't really got out here and experienced things. Because after you've been hurt a few times, you get out here and you experience some things, you learn, and then you start looking for things differently. So if you know somebody like that, or y'all talk about it. I don't know whether we need to start having women's conventions on, just getting back to being nurturers. Some of us have been forced out here in the work field for so long. We don't know how to just be softer women. We've had to toughen up and take on roles that we really shouldn't be taking on. But when you finally do get that man in your life, allow him the room to be vulnerable. Allow him the room to be affectionate or be emotional. Because at some point in life, you're going to wish that you had it. And all the education, all the money, all the beauty, honey, the lace fronts, all that in the world is not going to keep you warm at night. It ain't. I hate to tell you that, but it's not. So look, if you know somebody, if you seeing this, chime in. If you haven't seen it, you can still talk about it. You can give us your viewpoints about it. Tell us here at Pixie's Corner what you feel about it. But if you have seen that, please let me know. I don't want to be the only one who's seen this, because I thought I was losing it at first. I thought I was kind of, seeing stuff. I had to my eyeballs and make sure that this is what I really read. But y'all women are going hard out here on these brothers. And I, for one, I want to feel like the sun rises and sets when it comes to Pixie. So y'all get in these comments. Let me know how you feel about it. Let me know what you've been seeing. And, because I'm on cloud nine. I just came back from, little date. It's like I got my little makeup on and stuff, feeling all cute and stuff, sat there betting these lashes, honey, getting that meal in my belly for free. And I'm going to keep doing it so I can keep getting fed, mind, body, and soul. So y'all go out here. Y'all be great. Relax, relate, release. And tell us what you think about Pixie's Corner. And you're going to be having more of these blogs to come. So if it's something out there that you've seen or you want to talk about and you want to get it out there, because social distancing right now, we're trying to do our own little segments on the Bare Naked Truth podcast. And you guys tune in to that. Check us out. Subscribe on YouTube. Tell us how you feel. Get in these comments because I want to know about it. I want to talk about it. So y'all just let me know what y'all think. And again, y'all go out here and look for it, because I've been seeing it, and it shouldn't be that hard to see. It's almost on every social media platform. So y'all go out here, y'all be great, and tune in to the next Pixie's Corner coming to you soon. Bye.